Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with another YGO Omega Daily Duel video. We are playing some Orcust Eldlich, and our opponent has custom sleeves. I don't think we've seen this yet. Have Jimbo going to the Shadow Realm. Well, this hand is not exciting, so we will lead on Prosperity, Banish 6, give Galatea, Dingirsu, Vampire Sucker, Barricade, Link Spider, and IP, I think. Get Gursu. Normal summon Gursu. Effect. Opponent has a Gamma. Summons Driver. Alright. Back to being very unexciting. So we can pitch this, send Gamma, and then get to Scarlet, or we can just set Conquistador. I think I'm gonna hold this in hand. Set Conquistador. Opponent have something? I wonder if our opponent's main decking Lancia. I'm trying to think of cards that it would be giving our opponent priority to activate. Try to go to end phase. Opponent loses their Psyframes, and we are in pretty bad shape. Opponent activates Dragon Ravine. Definitely a deck that could be main decking Lancia or other hand traps. Oh, opponent's playing Dragunity. Discards Armagram, grabs Remus. And grabs another Ravine with the Remus. I'm not seeing how activates Ravine, how we're not dead here. But I have not seen the new Dragunity cards during this series yet, so we'll see what our opponent can do. Activates Ravine, discards Parlor Dragonmaid, grabs Dragunity Legatus, activates the effect of Legatus, special summons it, activates Remus, summons it, summons Guy Derek, effect, grabs Nurse Dragonmaid, discards Nurse Dragonmaid, summons Chamber Dragonmaid, grabs Hospitality. Feels like a matchup where Draw would be very good. Activates Hospitality. Gets back Nurse. Dumps Ernest. Effective Nurse. Summons Parlor. Effective Parlor. Dumps Lorper. Summon Striker Dragon. No effect of Striker Dragon. Summons Fears. I feel like they would have attacked first. Effect of Armagram. Banish Legatus. Summons back Armagram. goes to battle phase, effective Nurse, bounces it to hand, summons Ernest, effective Parlor, gets Lorpar, attacks with Armagram first. We will activate our Conquistador, summon in defense, runs it over, has a DD Crow, banishes our Conquistador. Okay, so even if our opponent didn't have Gamma, Crow would have taken out our Nightmare. Hits us for 26 and 27. And I am not seeing a good way out of this. Summons Nurse. Sure, goes to main phase 2. Summons Romulus. Grabs Dragunity Glow. Activates Glow. Opponent's thinking they only have a minute left on their clock. Summons Galaxy Satellite Dragon. Sure. I think our opponent's just showing off at this point. Ooh, Call by the Grave is pretty good. Just not sure if we can do anything. We can normal symbol, crash it into satellite, grab back Gersu, pitch the called by, send Hieratic Seal. That doesn't do anything. Opponent doesn't have a number Xyz. Well, guess normal symbol skeleton. This is our play, we are going for it. Go to battle. Opponent activates Hieratic Seal. We will chain Called by the Grave. Opponent has Airness. Summons Parlor. Effective Parlor. Dumps Tidying. Parlor gets back Lorper. Attack Satellite Dragon. This is our very desperate line here. Crash, take 800, go to main phase 2. Opponent summons Parlor again. Activate symbol, target Gersu. Effective Gersu. Nightmare. Activate Gursu. We get a token. Opponent gets a token. Activate Nightmare. Dump World Wand. Activate World Wand. Summon back Symbol. Summon Galatea. Effective Galatea, put back the wand. Potentially put back the wand. Set Crescendo. Summon Link Karibo. Summon Dingursu. Effective Dingursu to send. Get rid of the Ravine. Jimbo's back to go into the Shadow Realm. Summon Galatea. And pass the turn. There's absolutely no way we're not dead here, but I think that was the best we were going to do. Opponent has Tidying. Summons back Nurse, effective Nurse. Summons back Chamber, effective Chamber. Grabs Dragonmaid Changeover. Activates Satellite Dragon. Gets to stack a card. Activates Changeover. Summons Xiao. Summons Nightmare Phoenix. We'll have to crescendo that. And our opponent has lethal on board. We are dead. Let's see what our opponent does. Normal's Nurse, gets Chamber. Gets Tidying. So this deck, our opponent's deck feels like it would be relatively easy to disrupt if we had anything that does that, but once it gets going, this is snowballing an insane amount of damage. Opponent summons Boral Sword, just seeing how far they can go here. Summons Armagram. Effective Tempest, search Remus. Goes to battle. Alright, we will concede here. Alright, we're going first, and we'll have a stronger opening this time. Cyclone doesn't seem amazing. Bring in Judgment. Droplet? think we can do better than Droplet going first. Anti-Spell and Imperial Order seem pretty strong against Ravine and their fusion spells, and they're playing Dragunity Glow, so these seem like they could be impactful. Ash seems good. Don't like Phantasme going first, but I'm not sure if any of our other options are better. Droplet, maybe. Yeah, we'll... For bringing in Imperial Order, probably don't want to have as many spells in the deck. Alright, we'll run it like that. We get to go first. We really need Prosperity. We've been leaning pretty heavily on Prosperity with this deck. Like, activate. Just banish 3 this time. Definitely the Vampire Sucker, a Dingirsu, and Barricade. We get Eldland and Scarlet. I think we take Scarlet, actually. Put the Eldlands back. Set Scarlet. Set Judgment. Set Haquero. We're really good at drawing this World Wand. Pass the turn. Opponent draws. Activates Gold Sark. Sure. Banishes Tempest. Effective Tempest. Sure. Grabs. Activates Dragunity Glow. I think that was Lorpar. Dragonmaid Lorpar. Okay. Glow resolves. Opponent activates Remus. Sure. Activates Ravine. Discards Armagram. Searches Legatus. Does this work? Banish 2. Activates Legatus. We will chain Haquero. We will chain Scarlet. Get Golden Lord. Summon Haquero. Effective Haquero, banish Remus. Summons Legatus. Normal summons Parlor. Judgment the Parlor. Discards Lorpar, target Golden Lord. Activates Armagram, banishes Parlor and Lorpar. Gets back Armagram. Declares attack on our Golden Lord. Has something they're waiting on. Alright. Runs over Golden Lord. We have priority for some reason. We definitely do not have a card we can activate. Activates Armagram, equips our Golden Lord. That's obnoxious. Runs over Haquero. Now I think we need to draw a spell or trap here pretty badly. Banishes Glow, special summons our Golden Lord. If they're playing a rank 10 Ixies, that'd be cute. I don't know if it'd be good, but it would be hilarious. Link summons Romulus, searches up another Ravine, activates another Ravine, discards a second Remus, dumps Parlor. Effective Remus, special summons itself. Opponent's playing Triple Burst. Just summons Spheres, alright. Spheres doesn't seem great against us. We do draw Conquistador. Activate Golden Lord, discard Conquistador, target Spheres. Opponent chains Spheres. Bounces Ravine. Gets Nurse. Nurse gets Parlor. Parlor activates. Summons Airness. Dumps Airness, doesn't summon Airness. Activate Scarlet, set Haquero. Activate Golden Lord. We will special summon a zombie. Go to battle. Opponent bounces Nurse. Gets Airness. We will attack over. Guess Nurse just gets back Parlor. Guess attack over Airness. Main phase 2. Can't do anything. Go to end phase. We will banish Haquero, banish Conquistador, set double Scarlet. Really wish we were playing a White Destiny in this deck, and opponent gets to draw for turn. One tick on their Gold Sark. We have a big monster, but I feel like our opponent should pretty easily be able to deal with it. Activates Armagram, banishes Romulus and Spheres, summons back Armagram. Armagram effect, negate our Golden Lord, doesn't matter. Has a terraforming, grabs another Ravine. They should already have the one in hand that they bounced. Activates Ravine. Effective Ravine, discard Chamber. Search another Remus. Activate Ravine. Effective Ravine, discard Remus. dump Parlor, summon Nurse, Nurse to get back Chamber, effective Chamber, gets Changeover, opponent's thinking. Opponent says they're lagging. We were definitely lagging earlier, so that is understandable. If our opponent goes for too long, we'll probably just concede. This is definitely 100% their game. Like, we're not coming back from this. Opponent activates Changeover. We did not draw into enough disruption, and our opponents has started their snowball, and we are not going to recover against the level of card advantage our opponent has. Summons YGO. Activates Changeover, targets Chamber, gets back Changeover. For our opponent, switches Golden Lord to attack. Goes to battle. Effective Nurse. Grabs back Airness. Probably still lagging. Goes to end step of the battle phase, activates Airness, does not attack. We're getting another turn. Summons Nurse, discards Airness, summons Chamber. I don't know what's happening. I absolutely was assuming we were dead there. We're only at 4,000. Summons Spheres. Sure. Passes the turn. Can activate Scarlet. I guess activate Scarlet. Summon an Ash Blossom. All this does anything, but it's having two of these also doesn't do anything. Activate Prosperity, banish 3. Link Spider, IP, the Galatea, I think. So I think what we need to do is get to Dingirsu, set up Zeus. That might be our only real way we're ever getting back into this game. I think our opponent should just have the fusion spell. So if we can clear their board, definitely no chain. None of these do much. Anti-spell does nothing. Eldland can't search as a Golden Lord. It gets us Spell Trap, but we already have access to that Scarlet Engrave. I think we grab goods. Put 2 back. Opponent still thinking. Might be lagging. So if we dump Crescendo, we're locked into Dark Machines, which keeps us off of Zeus. If we just go to battle, opponent's gonna bounce something. Yeah, go to battle. I think our plan is just try to get to Galatea? Trying to go to battle. We are also lagging. If we time out, we'll still just count this as losing. I don't think our opponent. I definitely don't think we have much shot of winning, but we are fighting the good fight. Start step of battle phase. Opponent activates spheres. Sure. Imagine they bounce our Golden Lord. Bounces their own Ravine. Lets us keep Golden Lord. Sure. Gets Chamber. Chamber activates. Grabs Hospitality. Activates Chamber. Summons Airness. Crash our Golden Lords. We like our monster back. Opponent. Main phase 2. Activate Goods. Dump Crescendo. Effective Crescendo. Opponent either thinking, I guess they can negate, okay. Bounces YGO back to the extra deck, summons House Dragonmaid. Well, if that was negated, we're going to send Scarlet with Golden Lord. Summon Golden Lord. 2 monsters is no longer an Orcust combo without Nightmare Mermaid. We can summon a Phoenix, that doesn't do anything. Activate Scarlet. Set Conquistador, I guess. And pass the turn. Opponent gets Dragon Ruler Tempest, activates Ravine. Effective Ravine discards Tempest. For some reason, like, I want to destroy that with Conquistador, but I think we have to destroy our monsters. Just dumps a Phantasme. Effective Armagram, banishes Tempest and Phantasme. Sure. Opponent just has a lot of huge monsters. Normal's Chamber. Effective Chamber. Grabs Tidying. Activates Changeover. Gets YGO again. Activates Hospitality. Gets back Nurse. Effective Nurse. Gets back Parlor. Effective Parlor. Dumps Tidying. Armagram targets Golden Lord, doesn't do anything. Opponents, either thinking or lagging, summon Striker Dragon. They need more room, some more big monsters. Activates Remus. Summons Remus. Summons Boral Sword. Activates Tidying. Summons back Nurse. Start step of battle phase. Opponent activates Nurse. We will activate Conquistador. Opponent activates Xiao, and we will concede. Finally, this game is over. All right, that was not an inspiring performance from the Eldlich Orcust deck. We got to stay alive for a long time. Keep drawing our World Wand, which is disappointing. I don't know how I feel about this deck. Like, it felt very powerful in the match that we won, but it also feels really inconsistent, and I feel like we have a lot of cards that we don't really want to open with. So you need, like, exactly Gersu plus a combination of Eldlich cards that are interactive. So we're only playing 3 Eldlixirs, though. So what felt like happened is we get to, like, Galatea, Crescendo, 2 Golden Lands. Then the Golden Lands don't do anything without the Eldlixir. So, I don't know. Obviously, the dude won with this deck. I can't criticize his deck choices. It worked out for him. But it did not feel fantastic when we were playing it. But GG, opponent. Your deck is pretty cool. Got to see the Dragonmaid and Dragunity cards go off, which was interesting. So, like I said, GG.